Gibson, bad pass.
One too many dribbles.
Carter, one of the best in this league. 6 points for him. Time running out on Drake. They made a good hire with Giacoletti and Richard Carter.
Hawley can all shoot the basketball. Daniels is nice. Wiggins just has it taken away. And scores on the other end.
Bad pass by Washpun and Carter to the other end.
He went through
game at home, nearly 20 points a game. Not unusual for a freshman, but pretty wide differential there. Carter tries to finish and does. Can't. But Trevor Berkeley gets it back. So the Bulldogs losing it, but recovering it. Carter to the rack to score.
Out of Cleveland St. Joe, and he's a guy that, again, he's running the show, and he's gotten better as the year has gone on.
Most of the scoring is in the younger classes of this league, and that's what Carter does. Bonus play for Evansville. They're last in the league in offensive rebounds. And
similarity is they do a great job of reading his defense. But the key is he can put it on a dribble, one or two bounces that Colt Bryant couldn't do until his junior or senior year.
Drake's lead now whittled to 2. Carter's going to set up Caird, and the Englishman drains a 3 in the corner.
Drake switches to the zone. Again, trying to get Evansville to stand still in the half court.
Don't get him going.
He gives him a different look than Gibson. You know, he gives him the ability to get into the paint and score.
Carter is zooming right around it. And Evansville has scored on 8 of its last 10 possessions, but it's what they do. They're the best field goal shooting team in the Valley.
They're a very opportunistic transition team. You don't get back there.
To the hole and up. Both ends. Just outstanding work by Takeo Cotton.
I mean, they might as well not even dribble past half court. Just give him the basketball. He's got a 6 steal the game. They're just handing it to him. But with that said, he has tremendous vision, tremendous base, and always knows where the basketball is and cuts through those lanes like a knife. It's
teams. And we see Northern Iowa get a second chance opportunity.
Caird, hustle play for Drake.
And it's the interesting thing about Drake, while their record certainly in conference is not great, but they're
20.
Oh, Very thrilled. In fact, he's thrilled with the fact that this team has continued to get better defensively.
23 given up. Berkeley, what a half.
Richard Carter is
today.
Are you and I eligible for the Family Fun Pack?
I'm going to find that out really quickly.
I mean, for $60, we could eat a lot of popcorn at Arch Baptist.
Look forward to that every year. And Bold right there. Jacob Enevold back, and they got another big-time recruiting class come into Wichita State.
Then you got great coaches like Barry Hinson, who continues to bring a competitive team to the table. Greg Lansing, one of the most underrated coaches in the country, at 20-6 now with Indiana State. The best season since Larry Bird in 1979. There's some great stories in this league.
This is one of them, Carter. He's writing the story tonight. Who had 17 against Drake in Cedar Falls. 0 points tonight. Weave, slip, bucket, assist. Guess who?
I've got Christian Thomas going in there amongst the trees. Jacob Enevold, 6'11", 7 foot. Still not big enough to hold off the young fella Christian Thomas at the basket.
Thomas just 6'4.5", an undersized post, but really plays hard. Carter, a 3-setting his 20th birthday on the road here at the Knapp Center.
White adding a dimension to his game as well, being able to step out and shoot it. And, you know, he's a guy that's not going to look for his offense first. He tries to set guys up, especially guys like Milton Doyle that are really good scorers, Christian Thomas down low. But he is capable from out there, and sometimes they need him to step up and knock those down.
Carter sees an opening, takes it to the rack, scores it, and 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go, first half. Bulldogs have led virtually all the way. Carter, nice pass inside to Van Diest. Caird. Quite Nitro Caird thus far has missed his only 2 shots, and that was his second rebound. Holly, not with a move.
They've seen out of Aaron Holly.
Turned out to be a double-figure scorer and leading the Valley in three-point percentage a lot of the year. Yeah, just been a win-win for the Bulldogs and for Aaron Holly in his senior year.
Absolutely.
Holly gets the ball over to Carter. Bulldogs up by 11. Open look for Caird for 3. Back in this one.
And those are the types of stops you need. Again, we talked about what you want to do if you're not scoring on the offensive end to thwart the runs by an opponent. You need to get stops defensively.
Holly with an answer the other.
That offensive set.
Looked like an overcommitment to get the ball into Caird's hands.
It did. Good point, Larry.
4 minutes to play. Carter for 3. Got it! Simmons has led all the way since tying the game at 3. They were behind 3-0. Tied it at 3. Have not trailed since going ahead 5-3. But this again the closest since the 9.5-minute mark in the first half. Carter with another big basket. Again.
Sycamore fans were worried about a hangover from Wednesday night, forget about it. Apparently the aspirin this morning is working quite well.
Berkeley trying to get inside Gant. And the shot clock at 15. Carter guarded by Kitchell from the corner. And that's another long shot for Trevor Berkeley.
Arch Madness.
Arch Madness coming up in St. Louis at Scott Trade Center. Ubede back in the game, number 40 for the Drake Bulldogs. Carter looking for Daniels. Van Diest. Here's Carter. That's a three. As
Giacoletti thinks he's their best defender.
He's a guy that's given him a lift over the last 10 games, 17 offensive rebounds. He does the dirty work.
So you give Carter his own court to work with. And an and one up. 15 in Wichita.
What's their patience on the offensive end that will be the key against a team like Wichita State, as well as holding on to this lead here against Drake.
But Drake is not done tonight. A long way to go. Carter reboots. He wants it cleared out for him. What a shot.
To the hole and up. Both ends. Just outstanding work by Takeo Cotton.
I mean, they might as well not even dribble past half court. Just give him the basketball. He's got a 6 steal the game. They're just handing it to him. But with that said, he has tremendous vision, tremendous base, and always knows where the basketball is and cuts through those lanes like a knife.
Northern Ireland, a little bit of high risk, high reward defense here. Here comes the trap.
Carter, the senior from Detroit. He was MVP of the Fresno State Classic. He's had an MVP first half.
Here comes the high ball screen.
Carter's got a pull, running out of time. What a half! What a half!
Bonus play for Evansville. They're last in the league in offensive rebounds. And
Drake switches to the zone. Again, trying to get Evansville to stand still in the half court.
Don't get him going. Palacios. What a game he's had.
Purple. Good help.
Aaron Holly on the backside to get the steal for Drake.
Over the last 3 games, Drake has held their opponents under 40% shooting. Their defense has been much improved.
And it's been an issue. Ray Giacoletti and a 3 hit by Carter.
Boy, Drake is playing at a high level tonight here in Des Moines. We are starting to see Ray Giacoletti's team come of age here tonight.
They had an early blowout win at home against Evansville. They had 14 threes. And a 3 there by Carter.
Holly, an open look at a 2. The long rebound comes out to Carter. Carter trying to penetrate. Good early defense by the Ramblers.
Yeah, they have really good principles. Good help side for Loyola.
And sure as I say that, they leave Carter wide open in the corner.
That offensive set.
Looked like an overcommitment to get the ball into Cairns' hands.
It did. Good point, Larry.
4 minutes to play. Carter for three. Got it! Similar.
March Madness coming up in St. Louis at Scott Trade Center. Ubede back in the game, number 40 for the Drake Bulldogs. Carter looking for Daniels. Van Diest. Here's Carter. That's a three.
Southern has a 10-point lead at 17-7.
I tell you, Darren, that was a sweet-looking shot. Stepped right into his rhythm. Looked good all the way when it left his hand.
And Carter answers
defense.
So Drake has already burned 2 timeouts here in the first half and down a dozen.
And Southern going to stay in that zone. They have had great success controlling the dribble penetration.
Carter launches a long three, and it's good.
With that kind of talent, you'll certainly take him. Paul Lusk was happy to see him come back. Unfortunate for the kid that he's had so many injuries over the course of the year.
And he was their leading rebounder when he went down. So within the space of a couple of weeks, the Bears lost their top scorer and their top rebounder. And right now riding a 2-game winning streak with wins over Evansville and Southern Illinois.
And Larry, interesting you mentioned that, because anytime, so when you have guys go down, what needs to happen? You need other people to step up. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to learn what your roles are. And I think that's what you've seen out of Missouri State. The reason they've won the last 2 games is because they've started to understand their roles, play better as a group.
Carter buries.
And part of what the problem for Drake here in the last couple of minutes has been turnovers, not making as smart of plays as they did the first few possessions to get him baskets.
Carter for three. And they